music makes you not even want to click on it. Let's grab a beer real quick. Music amazing.
Woo!
Where is he? Let's see. Where's the big guy? Let's see. Where's the where's the big guy? We like to look at the big guy.
Here you big guy.
Here he is.
Fuck. Oh, look at that.
Woo, just like old times.
Oh yeah, boy, it's nice. That'll be up for next weekend.
Unbelievable. Oh, don't forget this old classic.
Oh, yeah. I definitely get the Betty hat. Ready for the all day drinking folks.
Of course.
I have a t-shirt in that shirt.
Let's grab a beer real quick. Music amazing.
There's a Chad's Charges.
Chad's Charges. Kevin loves wearing that shirt.
Yeah,
and
he
of
does.
course, constant.
You love wearing that beanie. Right.
Constantly being released. I don't know what happened to it. I got to buy another one. If you ever put the fucking thing back in the thing.
It'll happen next week, dude. I'm right in the middle of moving. I finally moved in, so now I can get the Wi-Fi. I'm no longer living in a trailer. Matter of fact, I got my new washer and dryer going right now, which is fantastic. I got a stand-up shower, nice. And, what do you want me to do about it? Really. And I haven't been watching anything going on because I've been having so much fun down here in Galveston, Texas, which they call the second Wall Street back in the day. At one point, Galveston, Texas was the richest place to live. And now it's just full of you-know-whats and,
Sure.
you got lock your car.
Well, I haven't been watching much of what's been going on just because, just been living my own life, having a wonderful time, and it's all slop. There is someone, I got two people in the waiting room, folks. One is a real wild card who's going to really shades. He actually knows Sam Magliari. He wanted to come on and debate him, but that's a whole other thing. But I have a guy here who does know what's going on. He's often featured nowadays because they've ran out of guests.
Wow.
Look who it is. Fresh out of Blowing Rick at the old Vinny L.
Yes! He was definitely giving some head. He does not know how to answer his telephone. What's going on? Why didn't you answer my phone call yesterday? What's going on?
Can you hear me?
This is podcasting, folks.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All
How come
right.
you're not picking up Ski's calls and texts? What's going on?
Yeah, why aren't you picking up my phone calls? What's going on?
Fucking call 3:30 in the morning. I saw you on a podcast. You could barely talk, man.
What do you think? What do you think about Ski's drinking? Do you think he should cut back?
Come on, man.
It's a lot better than it used to be, right?
Since I've known him, man. What, 6 years?
No, we met in 2020. I think it was my sister's wedding in Mexico. You and I were.
That's right.
I left the ceremony to talk to you for 3.5 hours.
Right. Yeah, you were sober when I met you.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
The Mangione family. You want me to lie?
Chuck Mangione was at the soccer ball club in Stanford just last night.
Really? Who did he come to see?
Who was it? It was Josh Adam Myers. I don't know. Other people. Just a showcase, having a
That's great.
grand.
He looks good, right? He's still not drinking. Did he order a Coke?
I haven't seen him. I was off gallivanting around the soccer ball clubs in the New York City, so I wasn't even here. But he said it was a beautiful time, a tight run ship, which means a lot coming from the great and powerful Chuck Mangione.
Yeah,
he already walked Teamster.
You know he runs a tight ship. That's great.
A tight ship. Timmy already left. Oh, there he is.
No.
Yeah, he was just trying to show us his ball bag.
I gotta get my girl.
Oh,
Let's see the bag. This is not
Let's
when
see
you're
that bag, dude. You're one of the last guys that we need to see the bag. You and that Australian guy.
You got big plans for J6 tomorrow, Timmy?
No.
Yeah, we gonna pop off some fireworks with the bag.
Hey,
I'm in my new
Atlantic City, Stancil,
When?
for the live MLC.
When's that?
The night before the Super Bowl.
Probably not.
Yeah, he's not. He didn't even go to Gino's birthday.
I was working. That was my excuse. Did you hear about Gino's birthday? Me did about 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and he's blackouts.
Only 5?
I don't know. He said he doesn't remember it. I'm not kidding.
Ray did Dangerfields last night. He said there was less people last night than there was for Gino's party.
Yikes! I know legitimate comics who keep Rodneys, in their rotation.
It's not Dangerfields anymore. It's
they
Rodneys.
Comedy Club or what is it?
Yeah, but that stage there is where they filmed all the classic young comic specials with Kinnison, Dice.
Yeah, I remember Dice had one there.
That's where they started out.
Carlin had one there.
George
That's where
Floyd.
they became
I think
famous.
they should make it, since it's called Rodneys, they should make it a black club.
Yeah, you know what? George Floyd statue right in the middle of the club.
Yeah, rest in peace, please. Speaking of, I don't know. I mean, I got big news. I've been teasing it out. I can barely contain myself. I mean, I got to know about Ski's new apartment too, but I got huge news that I have.
Oh, you're leaving the network. Fuck.
You coming out of the closet?
No. You come out of the closet. All the ladies will fight to keep me in there.
It's long overdue.
No. All these bitches will fight to keep me in the closet. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Come on, yeah. No, I got big news, and it got even bigger today. You ready?
Okay, let's hear this news. I'm ready for it. I'll show the apartment later.
I peed the bed on Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Dude, I did
drinking.
I did that 2 weeks ago. Nice.
Classic. Well, I haven't done it in years and years. Pissed the bed. Woke up to a nice puddle of urine. Wasn't drinking. I was high, but I guess. Yes. And it gets even stranger, folks.
Okay.
Ready for this? This is going to blow the lid off of this whole fucking thing. Last night, one of my lady callers pissed the bed in the same exact spot.
Ooh, was it the one with the blonde hair?
Literally same side of the bed, same spot. I've been doing research. It's possibly my room is taken over by demons.
Now, what are your thoughts on a lady pissing the bed? Do you sniff? Do you scold her? Or what are you doing?
Yeah, I hit her on the nose with a newspaper, and I made her smell it.
Same thing you do to a dog?
Hit her on the nose with my cock.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd fucking
You ever hit a lady on your nose? You ever hit a lady on the nose with your penis, Tim? Just get a little dink.
No, I've hit a lady in the asshole.
I've never done
that.
Guess you're gay.
On the nose. Yes, this one, but I can't name her.
What do you make of that?
Are you still dating that lady of color?
There's a many a lady callers, and I thank you for using the PC term. There's a many a lady callers.
I got one of my own.
Yeah, it's a dog.
No, he literally has one of his own.
I got two.
Dude,
I got
Timmy's
two.
been out on the streets. That's why he won't answer the calls no more. He's been doing his thing, man.
What does he
The
got?
long drought is over. 5 years. 5 fucking years.
Oh, he's dating a woman of color. He's probably got a Metro PCS phone or some shit. He can't even send texts. He's got a Boost mobile phone, bro. So Timmy, you got a Boost mobile phone now too? Smoking backwards?
No, I got the iPhone. I'm trying to do it on my iPad.
No, you're dating. You're in the black world.
I can never get the link on my iPad. I can't figure it out.
Yeah, old people shouldn't have things like that.
Yeah, you seem to be able to figure it out when you're on Ray's show. You have a great time doing his show.
Yeah, what's going on? So now you're getting pimped out. Everybody's pimping you out.
You told
Timmy,
me,
everybody's pimping you out now. Everybody's pimping you out. I see Ray's pimping you out. Kevin's pimping you out. What is going on out here? You're getting pimped out like a bitch.
Yeah, you're looking like a fool, man. You're texting me saying I will never be on Ray's
that
show.
was a while back.
Ray's not staying with me.
I go through ebbs and flows with Ray. Sometimes if something's going on in my life, like it's like real personal shit's going on, then yeah. But if everything's good, it's not a problem.
I like those albums behind you. Who gave you those, Ray?
What? Oh, the Highway to Hell and the Van Halen.
Yeah, who gave those to you, Ray?
Skimask.
Yeah, exactly, motherfucker. So you call me and tell me that you're not going to super chat in the Chad show, Kevin show. You're not super chatting at our show, obviously. And
I just sent $20 to Stancil.
Well, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, but he'll take half the cut though, won't he, Timmy? I'm still
so
waiting
dumb.
on some money.
I'd rather just Venmo you guys, man. It's stupid.
Just send I tell you who does super chat is Sam V.
They you come right back in every time. So you got to just stop saying you're out of the game. You're never going to be out of the game.
I was never in the game. I love podcasts, man. I drive. So that's all I got.
But you love to brag about it. You used to call me. You go, Kev, I'm out of the game. I'm out of the game. I'm like, all right.
I mean, as far as I don't know, man. I really don't like it. Even when I went on Ray's show the other night, like this cocksucker with that fucking light, and there was all lights in the room, and my hair looked all fucked up.
Your hair looks terrible.
I'm very self-conscious.
I watched the clip, dude. Your hair looked ridiculous.
Yeah.
You gonna go on E-Rock's show?
Dude, it looks so bad. You look like a fucking soccer mom, bro. You gotta grow that shit back out. Just keep the beanie on until it gets longer. It looks terrible.
You think you'll text Skimask back next time he texts you?
Yeah.
He will.
This guy wears a fucking mask,
Yeah, he did it first. Now everybody's a vegetable or a fag. We're 14 minutes. I can say that.
Shane Gillis was wearing a mask the other day. I'm like, dude.
No, that's the kneecap. Now here, I'm glad you brought that up. Oh God, yes. This is what I like when you're on the show. I'm glad. First of all, that was not Shane Gillis. That was a Kneecap, the Irish rap group guy he was with, and that brings me to a point I wanted to bring up. Shane Gillis at the Notre Dame game. He's hanging out with Kneecap, the Irish rapper who wears a ski mask, who's stealing your bit. He's doing his show. And he hasn't been on his own podcast in like 2 months. It's poor Matt McCusker interviewing who gives a fuck. And so Shane can't call in and do a Zoom for an hour with his. He can go to Notre Dame games and can have all these rappers, and Shane can't do fucking Matt and Shane his own fucking show. He can't Zoom in or do a solo. It's an hour. We're idiots. We have real jobs in the real world, and we do a fucking show. 2 shows a week for me. You barely do 1 show. And I'm doing all this content. And Shane can't even do his own show. Shame on him. Shame on him.
You know what? Shame on him. And another rant. I saw you tweet about this, and I knew exactly who you were talking about. What about these wrap-up shows, quote-unquote, best ofs? Louis J. Gomez.
It's every year. It is the laziest cop out there is. I mean, listen, some of these guys now, and podcasts. This is a whole podcasting has really jumped the shark, and not just because of the MLC Dabbleverse faggot ass shit that goes on these days, where it's all just terrible slop where they talk about the same people for 4 straight years. It's unwatchable. But all of these podcasts, starting in around, and again, it was exacerbated, of course, by COVID. I mean, listen, we're a bit guilty. You were doing it before. I jumped on during. That was the ground floor. And before that, we all loved podcasts. That was when podcasts were podcasts. People talking. Now it's all money-driven and ad-driven. But the worst part is people act like these podcasts are hard. It's an hour out of your week. It's not fucking rocket science. And they have the balls, all these bigger shows, to do these 2024 wrap-ups. It's just a joke. Just do another show. It's just a joke. And I have to give credit. People aren't going to like this. I have to give credit because luckily, not taking 4 hours up of my day with shitty MLC, I'm able to listen to other podcasts now. The Golden Hour show with Chris D'Elia and Brendan Schaub and Nick Griffin, Eric Griffin, whatever. I have to give them credit. They actually nailed it. They basically talked about the state of podcasting. It's from the last ep, about 38 minutes in, if you want to check it. I almost clipped it to play because I have to give them credit. They were dead on about how it pretty much has jumped the shark, where it used to be kind of the Wild West. You can kind of say what you want, and everyone's so gay. It kind of lost its luster. People worry about what they're saying, and it's all super chat driven or ad driven, or it's just there, as I've said in the past. Most of these comics just do it to sell tickets. They're not actually doing it because they want to do a podcast, doing it as basically a marketing tool. So we kept it real. We could sell out. We could sell out and watch clips. We could sell out and talk about the same shit all these other people are doing, and we could do it better than them. We could in a second we could do a better Dabbleverse show than any of these fucking losers. But we want to do our own show. We're not gay.
We're not gay, and like you gave credit to those gays, I'll give credit to another gay. I'll give credit to Robert Kelly, who puts out a fucking decent show every week, and a second show, Bone to Pick. He puts out that show, every week, and he doesn't talk about the bullshit, and he doesn't do ads in the middle of the show. Folks, stop doing ads in the middle of your show. Put them at the front of the show. It's that easy. Put them at the front.
Grace.
Matt and Shane, when I'm listening to that podcast, I know the ads are coming on. That's 30 minutes of ads. I get it. You guys are popular, but stop.
Oh, I just slammed the 30 seconds ahead button. Slam.
I have to do it about 5 times, and it's annoying because I only listen to podcasts.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask me a fucking question.
How many people do you think in total know about the Dabbleverse? Actively participated. How many people?
I would say 500.
I'd say more like 5,000 or maybe 10,000.
I would say realistically 5,000 max.
Oh,
max.
okay.
I'm talking about every show.
Because Kumi has talked about it and shit. Like Kumi is, he knows what's going on out there.
Right. It all really stems from Compound. You know what I mean?
Everything comes in the Compound. Pussy gets the couch, right, Timmy?
Yeah.
Pussy gets the couch.
Pussy gets the couch. New T-shirt whenever we get it up.
Whatever happened to that thing?
The couch? Those black guys from the 11th floor probably stole it. That I invited in the studio.
You don't put it next to James?
God, you know how much I would love if those black guys from the 11th floor bought that studio now and are broadcasting from it. I might go up there.
Dude, that would be hilarious. Yeah, you make a guest spot.
Sam V, by the way, if you don't know the rules, if you don't super chat, I'm not reading it. We'll go through the poor people later, maybe. But if you want something right, Sam V, I saw a pic of you looking like a lady. Fuck Ninja.
Listen, I don't have any more excuses. There's no more excuses. I'm 60 years old. I don't know what to tell you anymore, man. I really don't. So it is what it is.
I mean, you don't have to tell us anything. You don't have to. You owe no excuses. Just like you said, you're 60 years old. You're almost the same age as my father.
And I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed that I'm involved in this nonsense. You know?
That's the right take.
You've been
I'm ashamed.
telling me that for years.
Yeah.
Let's send this show completely off the rails and bring in our other guests.
Hold on one sec. Hey,
What?
Hey, Kev, I sent you something. A text.
It's Ski here.
Ski, I sent you a text. See if you can put it up and play it.
I'm on my phone, Timmy. I can't. I just moved in yesterday. Literally got all my stuff moved in. I can't pull it up.
Professional podcaster.
Hey, I'm better than Ray DeVito.
That's true.
I just moved in.
All right, now
All right,
our guest hails from the best bar in America. He knows.
Uh-oh.
He's got a bone to pick with the city of Stamford. This is how you do a real show, Timmy. Take notes so you can tell all your Dabbleverse and MLC fags of how to do a real show. Here he is, Dave from Casey's, folks.
All right, Dave from Casey's. What's going on? You got a bone to pick?
I always have a bone to pick. How are you guys?
I got a big bone. You got to pick it?
Welcome to the big
We're
show.
good.
Cool.
He's not doing a lot for the barfly stereotype. You know what I'm
Oh, I'll be there tonight. I'll be at the. He looks like he could be your son, Timmy.
Yeah, he does. He does kind of look like. I'm not gonna say his son's name. He kind of looks like him.
Nah, no, you don't.
Now, for starters, is Casey's the best bar in America? Yes or no?
Quite possibly, yes.
See, this guy gets it. All right, the floor is yours. Tell us your bones and what you have to pick. We've had Sam Magliari on the show. If you'd like to deface his name first, feel free.
Right.
He's an interesting individual. He likes to make a lot of claims, but they are all wild claims. And doesn't ask him, hey, could you give me some evidence of this? And he just like goes to. So
Well, he took his shirt off and played his guitar in his front yard for us.
Yeah, you told me about that, but I don't know. Obviously, he puts these videos on about.
I hate to say this. I hate to cut you off, but you kind of look like a discount Stevie Lou. I'm sure you don't know who that is.
Nobody knows.
Nobody should know him, but you do look like a discount Stevie Lou.
Stevie Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to know him.
You won't find him anywhere. He stinks. He's bad. He'll never be good.
Now, you're a fellow Stanford resident. What is going on in this city? What we actually need to know about, not whatever the retard Sam Magliari was talking about.
Well, if you want to talk about things that are really going on right now, there's a lot of contention between the legislature and the executive branch here in the city of Stanford.
Who's the executive?
The executive would be the mayor's office and all of the operations that fall underneath the direct control of the mayor. The executive branch is basically who executes all of the will of the legislature, and the legislature is made up of, a variety of.
We don't need to open books about it. Just tell us what's going on.
Yeah, well, so what's going on right now is that there's been a long-standing problem. I can tell you about one thing. There's been a long-standing.
Long-standing as soon as you've been on the phone.
Long-standing as like decades old. This goes back like 30, 40 years. We've
30.
We've got 16 boards and commissions that operate the city that make decisions. And one of the most influential is obviously the land use board. So you're talking about the zoning board, the planning board, the zoning board of appeals, etc. And so right now, what's been going on for the last 30 years is that these the people that occupy these.
All right, can you show us your ball bag?
How big is your piece, man?
We all have ADHD.
Yeah.
Hey,
so listen, man. Tell us something funny. Have you ever eaten a black chick's ass?
A black chick's ass. Can't say that I would, talk about it on this platform.
Why not? Greatest platform. It's the #1 platform that doesn't show ads.
There you go. And that's awesome.
Now, what is a tangible topic for retarded people like us that we can wrap our small brains around?
Yeah, besides penis.
I think this is definitely a subject that you could definitely wrap your brains around. I mean, there's 16 boards and commissions. Each one of them is made up of five people. They have terms of 2 to 3 years.
Big
Each one.
pieces? Do they have big pieces?
Do they have big pieces?
Yeah. You haven't heard the term big piece? I got it tattooed right here. Big piece?
Listen, dude. Hey, hold on one sec. What's your name again?
My name's Dave. Yeah.
Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
You know you're on a podcast where all these guys talk about is cock? That's all they talk about is cock and balls. They show their cocks and balls on Twitter. So, I mean, if
episode 265, I showed it this summer. Buried it in the sand.
Timmy made it. Hey, call this episode Cock and Balls.
So,
and for what I can remember, this guy Sam Magliotti, he was a half a Momo playing the guitar out in his front lawn, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
that's why it was so funny. It was hilarious.
he told me he was actually he used to work in engineering for the city, and then he just got forced out for whatever reason, and then when he he blew a whistle supposedly.
Who's talking about blowing whistles?
Then apparently
See what I'm saying?
the city tried to kill him. That's what he said.
Yes.
Hey, somebody in the chat called you Davy Lou.
Davey Lou. Fuck if I know, man.
Don't
You
worry,
look
dude.
much better than him. You look much better and healthier than him.
Well,
We do talk about cocks and balls, but we like to, see what's going on in local government.
Ask about cock.
Hey, Dave, so you're a
Yes,
regular
sir.
over at KC?
Yeah, take the reins, Timmy. I'm thinking about balls.
Yeah, I mean, more or less. I like to go there, play pool. I know pretty much everybody that goes
Oh
there.
yeah, you play pocket pool there too.
I was
I'm
never
sorry?
there. Was I there? No.
Timmy, you were never there.
And-
Tommy Seven Names is a regular there.
Of course he was, and that's what I'm getting.
I'm
to.
often ruling the table.
This is true.
Talk
He's
about-
always back there. We're making trips to the bath when I'm making trips to
Oh
the
really?
restroom.
So
When these
do you
guys
make
go to
do you make
bed
trips to the
for days.
restroom to play pocket pool?
Oh yeah.
What did they do?
Yeah, pay a lot of pocket pool while I'm back there playing pool.
He knows Mead. He knows Mead as well. He knows all the characters.
Hey, what's going on with me lately, man? He seems like he's going through a mental crisis. Is he all right?
Why? What's going on with him?
I don't know. His tweets are just out of the earth.
His life's so bad. He fucks every fucking 25 to 30-year-old hot comedian in New York City. Yeah, he's doing real bad.
All right, never mind.
Timmy, go on with your questioning. Go on with your questioning, Timmy.
Yeah. So you hang out.
Who's
with
at the
these guys
doors?
over
Ray at the door? What's going on? Who's at your house?
Yeah, that's the dog. It's the dog. Get the dog out of the microphone.
The dog's not even here, you jerk off.
Oh, it must be this other guy.
No, it's fine. I didn't know what you were looking at. Timmy kept looking over like he's being threatened.
Oh, he's. Hey, hey, Timmy. Hey, Barry. We need a black chick's ass.
Yeah. Come on, we've been over that shit.
Yeah, come
too
on.
many
Don't be a
times.
fucking hack.
Being
No,
an
we
asshole.
haven't done it. We haven't done it on the show before.
Timmy, continue your questioning because I think I like
You
where
call
this
me
line.
hack, you fucking fag.
Yeah, send me the money.
There you
Between
go.
you and my
Well, how
goddamn,
much more money
between
you
you
want?
and
I
my
send you more
goddamn
money every
fantasy
day.
league, nobody pays me anything.
Yeah, you lost.
No, I finished second. I won over $800. Timmy, you're fucking drinking. You're supposed to be doing an interview. We just talk about
Yeah,
balls and cock.
You guys keep yapping, man. I can't get a
Yeah,
word
fuck
out.
you! All right, here you go. Here, this is what you want. Here you go. Hold on, I'll give you. Here, go ahead, Timmy.
All right, so Dave, when you hang out with these
Yes.
guys over at Casey's, right?
Yeah.
When they go in the bathroom, where do they chop up the lines? Did they do it on the back of a toilet? Come on, Dave.
Fuck if I know,
They're
man.
all cokeheads. I know them. They're fucking cokeheads, all of them.
That doesn't happen in front of me, so I don't know.
How about you, Dave? You indulging in nose candy?
No.
No?
I got ADHD. That shit would just put me to sleep.
Oh, so you get prescribed pills, right?
No, I used to when I was a kid. I stopped taking it a long time ago.
Me
Really?
too. Me too. I refuse to take it. Ritalin,
Yeah,
Ritalin.
Yeah, I stopped taking Adderall myself.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
worked-
did? When?
I worked
2 minutes
really
ago?
hard to.
Oh, you
I
got
worked
something really hard?
to control my behavior. So
What did he say? He works really hard?
You got something really hard or what?
Yeah, of course I got something really hard.
Look at his hair.
But that's
Let's see it.
But
Oh yeah,
that's,
dude. All right, Jesus Christ. I mean, fuck. I'm sorry.
yeah. A lot of people.
Vain.
Jesus Christ, for whatever reason, just because my hair. I don't know. Whatever.
By the way, I did wish Paul Finns a Merry Christmas. He never got back to me.
Blessed Christmas. Because you didn't say blessed Christmas.
Yeah, I should have said, Father Finns, I promise you a Merry Christmas.
Well, my name is Dave. Devad means beloved. So.
Now, have you ever had your mouth around a grown man's cock?
No.
Timmy,
No?
you didn't think that?
No.
Timmy, I didn't get a laugh out of you. You've been listening to too much Dabbleverse bullshit. You're not used to funny
Really
stuff.
beat a joke for so long.
You're not used to funny
He's been going on for
podcasts.
fucking 5 years talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, hold on, Timmy. Oh, sorry. Here, Timmy. You want to laugh? What do you think of Stuttering John? Oh, what do you think of Stuttering John? Oh, what about Ray DeVito? Oh, hey, all right. Oh, look at it, Timmy. I gotta laugh. Yeah, you fucking look what happened. I got a real political guest here, Timmy. This is a real show. I think you forgot what podcasts are all about, dealing with that nonsense.
Yeah,
This
right.
is what it's all about.
You're right.
Yes.
I'm just the host. I can't host right now because
What's your favorite podcast, Dave?
Yeah, Dave, your
What's
favorite
my favorite
podcast
podcast?
besides Skimask Collective.
I'd have to say my favorite podcast that I watch regularly is The Last American Vagabond. It's Ryan Christian. He's out of Tennessee.
Last American Ball Bag.
No. Yeah.
He wasn't kidding. This is the show.
It's all about.
Would you
it's all
show
about
us your
news
balls?
Yeah, that's what
Coach the
balls.
ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Are you going to
Coach
be
the
at
ball.
Casey's tonight? Will you be at 85 Woodside Street this evening?
I will likely be at 85 Wood Street this evening. Hopefully,
Beautiful.
getting.
By the way, Dave has a beautiful singing voice, Timmy. He sings karaoke very beautifully. I make a mockery of it, but Dave actually sings real songs. Timmy?
Yeah, so Dave, just so you know, the guy in the left corner on the bottom, he loves cock, right? So he.
Okay.
Dave, just to let you know, Dave, I was married for 35 years. I raised
Now he's dipping his,
Two
his
boys.
toes in some other water.
He drives a truck. He likes to dip the
I drive a
dipstick.
truck.
He likes to check the oil, as they say. Right? We're gonna walk. Timmy's gonna be out of podcasting again after this for a couple months. You're
Yeah.
never gonna get a text back from.
This
Hey,
is a
what do you got?
podcast.
What do you put a bottle in front? What's going on?
I
This
don't
is a
know
high.
what the fuck is that?
This is a high pro. What is that? A glass dildo? Bomb?
Oh no. No, it's a piece.
The bottle of
Gracie
lube.
was chewing on it.
Bottle of lube. Now Dave gets it.
A doorknob will fit.
Timmy, you ever back down a
Dave,
doorknob?
Dave, what do you do for a living, Dave? What are you?
You
I
already
install
know.
wallpaper.
What do you do?
I install wallpaper.
Wallpaper?
Yeah, like wall covering. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I used to work for Benjamin Moore, the paint company.
Yeah, I bet you work for Benjamin. That's his
I
name.
bet Benjamin wanted some more.
And Benny Moore's it's a product line. It's a brand.
Yeah,
Benny
you
Moore Black.
Rings End. You know where Rings End is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which one?
There's
Which
a couple
one?
of them, yeah, up
They
there.
took- they
These
took
guys
over
are,
the-
you know
all the
why
brand-
they're laughing, Dave? You know why these guys are laughing, Dave? Because they're
'Cause they
fucking
don't know.
bums. They're bums. Both of them. They sit on these podcasts and they fucking talk. They make no money. No fucking money.
Yeah, I
Both
run up
of
and down ladders and
How much did
around
Benny
outside.
Moore pay you to
Go
blow?
on, Dave. The working man right now.
Hey,
And I
did Benny?
Not these two
I feel
fucking
crazy.
clowns
Hey,
up there
what's
talking
that?
about
Oh,
cock.
hey, did Benny want some more?
Yeah. So okay.
Oh, dude, my insides are hurting.
All right, you guys go. You guys do a real show. Well, go ahead.
The hair looks good, Dave. I like it, man.
Thank you.
You into metal?
Like music?
Yeah, like Priest.
Yeah.
Van Halen, all that stuff.
I never got into Priest, and I really wouldn't consider Van Halen to be metal, but okay.
What? Van Halen? No, you're right. They're not. But you know what my first concert was?
What's that?
I seen Kiss in '77 at the Garden. And then my second one was my second concert was Black Sabbath and Van Halen warmed them up.
Yeah. Right, put us back in the background. This is hilarious.
And you see the guy to your left? You see the guy here, right here? This guy right here?
Yeah.
He travels around the country. He travels around the country to go see a band. What the fuck is the name of that?
Oh, Dave knows.
Band?
Come on, let's see. Lord Huron.
Lord Huron.
Yeah.
I know Lord.
Great band.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
They suck.
I put everybody at Cases on to Lord Huron.
They all suck.
No.
Very solid musicians.
musicians. No idea.
I saw him. Where did we go? New Haven.
Oh yeah, New Haven Coliseum, whatever the fuck.
How was it, Ski? Come on, be honest, Ski. You seen some good bands. How was it?
Dude, they actually threw it down. I was surprised because Stancil invited me. Said, this is gonna stink. It's gonna be terrible. We went, and I didn't pull up my phone once. It was actually pretty good. But now, listening to the song, I'm not gonna do all that, but. Seeing them live was nice.
Timmy, why don't you come to Red Rocks with me, Victor, and Mead this year? Victor's coming to Red Rocks this year to see them.
I got lost in the mail.
I would like to go. I would. But
come with us.
I'd like to go too. But hey, can we talk about for a second why Chucky's not invited this year?
Chucky got a 1-year ban, and Julio came last year, and no, Victor's coming this year.
When are you going out?
Shut that dog up.
Yeah, shut that fucking dog up. We're gonna
Who's there?
out.
Ray's there? Ray just wake up?
This is crazy.
When are you going out to Colorado?
The last week of May.
Yeah, I guess my invite got lost in the mail. I have some vacation days then, but whatever. All good.
Yeah, lost in the mail. Yeah.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You just gonna fly out there?
Yeah, this will be the 6th year. I think I did the same
sail? He's gonna sail? What the fuck?
Would love to sail. Yeah, I'm taking
He's gonna sail to Colorado.
No, I drove out the last time. So.
You nice drove? What? Would you have one of those rape vans like the 1980s?
White with the sign that says free candy inside.
The van is a rockin', don't come a knocking, right?
Yeah. If the trailer's rocking, don't come a knocking, folks.
No, but I don't.
I don't live in a trailer anymore. I live in an apartment. Thanks. Great segue.
Yeah, Skimask just moved out of a trailer. He lived in a trailer until a week ago.
Tuna can. That's what he moved out of.
Yeah, I lived in a tuna can for 6 months. Now I got my own place, folks.
Yeah, let's see the new place now. This is the big show. Let's. A lot of people were waiting to tune in. Now, what is this? A studio?
No, it's a 1-bedroom.
Wow.
Stuff going
what size
on
bed?
Here.
What size bed, please?
About full size.
Man.
What's your rent?
It rains. It rains on me, folks. It rains on me.
Wow. What's the rent? Yeah.
And washer and dryer, folks.
What is this? Subsidized? Is this Section 8?
What?
Is this Section 8?
I make enough money. I haven't fully unpacked. That's why it's been slow. The show has been slow. This thing's cool. My kitchen table.
You have a flip-down kitchen table?
Right the fuck up if you need to.
That's trash.
Huh?
That's trash if you have a flip-down kitchen table.
Why is it trash if you want to have a dancing party?
How big is the bed? How big is the bed?
I just asked that. He said full size.
The bed is a full.
Full size.
Fuck off. I lost my king size when I was in
You can make all the excuses you want. Oh, it was a king size. What, 3 months ago you were in a king size?
He has a king size. He
Now
had a
he's
beautiful
back to full
girlfriend.
size.
He had a beautiful girlfriend in a king size bed.
You hack.
You want to call me a hack all you want. When last time I saw you, you were hacking
Last
on
time
the
I
top.
seen you in a king size, fucking Rick was jerking you off. Who the fuck
Froggy the Egg says, what a piece of shit apartment.
Oh, well. Thanks, Froggy the Egg. Yeah, he really hates me. Damn, he's putting a lot in there.
I don't know. I got to urinate. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. Ask
All
Dave
right, go
something,
piss in
Timmy.
bed all you want.
Yeah, I got to.
Why
Ever
don't
since I pissed.
So,
Why don't
Steve,
you,
what'd you do with the?
utilize,
I'm sorry, Dave. Go ahead.
utilize my time effectively here?
What did you say? Did you say the N word?
What? No, I said utilize my time.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, utilize the toothbrush.
You got any other
Go ahead.
questions?
What?
What's that?
What'd you say?
You got any other questions?
Timmy, I don't
Do
understand.
you have any other questions?
Oh yeah, how big is a cock?
How big is a?
How big is your cock? He wants to know.
Yeah, how big is it?
Probably larger than yours.
No,
What
his
do you
is
mean?
pretty
Probably.
big. I've seen it a couple
we,
times.
yeah, we can compare.
That's
You
all
got
right.
big piece?
We'll
Go
just
get
have
a big.
we'll do that. You coming to Casey's tonight?
No, I live in Texas.
How
Oh,
big
that's
is
right.
your
You're in
cock?
Texas.
I might come.
Dallas, Texas.
If you tell me how big your
How
cock
big is the
maybe
cock?
I'll
He might come up there. See what's going
I'm
on.
close.
Yeah, he's in Jersey. He might come fucking blow you, bro.
Yeah. If it's over 6, I'll
Well,
come.
no, if you're offering,
Yeah, I'm offering.
All right, so obviously you were homosexual, right? You like
no,
dudes.
I'm not. I'm not.
You're not gay?
No.
Oh,
So
you
why don't
talk
you
like
hang
one
out
of
at
them.
KC's then?
Yeah. What are you doing hanging out
The
at
place is
KC?
full of fags, man.
Playing pool, dude. I don't know. I haven't met a lot of gay people at Casey's, but I might. I don't know.
Why
I
would
don't
you
really
know?
ask.
Why would you be looking out for it if you weren't gay? It's cool to be gay. Just admit it.
No, I'm definitely not. I just like going there to play pool.
You like to play pocket pool with the other dudes in the bathroom.
No, I like to play, billiards.
Oh, I like billiards.
They got a pool table there.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'd go to Fiddlers, but Fiddlers is,
Yeah, I don't need to know the names. This is a huge podcast that goes
different
all
crowd.
across the web.
Fiddlers is a real shithole.
Well, I mean, it's just, we're talking about that.
Casey's is the perfect balance between total shithole and actual real bar. The conglomeration of characters is the best you're gonna find, pound for pound. You got low lives all the way up to actual women, all the way and all blacks, whites, Hispanics, gays, straights.
Yeah, speaking of the gays, I was just pounding him about not being gay. Is he gay? Can you tell me on the air if he's gay or not?
Am I gay?
I think Jim,
No, him.
Jim knows I'm not gay.
Guy.
No, I can confirm Dave is not gay. Sorry,
Okay,
Timmy.
thank you. All right,
Hold
Dave.
on.
So I'll stop busting your
Sorry,
balls.
Timmy.
The whole time you were gone, I was busting his balls about being gay. Oh, he's gonna fucking. Yeah, sorry. Timmy's not gay. Are you kidding me? Dude. There was one time at Compound Media when they started talking about cock. This is years ago. On MLC. They started talking about cock. He got up and left the studio. It was so funny, but he's come a long way.
I could tell.
Dave,
He hasn't left.
Hey, Dave, we're just fucking with you, man. I mean, this guy up in the left-hand corner, he's a clown. The other guy, you know Stancil, right? You know?
Yes.
He's a fucking idiot, man.
He's funny. He's funny.
He is funny. I tell him all the time.
Do you know Julio?
Julio? Yeah, I think I do.
Good dude, man.
Jim, do I know Julio?
Who's he talking on the phone?
He's on the FBI.
Dude's on a phone call in the middle of the podcast, Yeah, whatever,
That's what this podcast is. That's why it's funny.
Hey, Dave, you ever any of the shows at Mead's house? Any of the comedy shows?
I've never seen him before.
At what? At like New York Comedy Club or whatever?
No.
We had the secret shows.
Yeah, Aunt Mead.
No.
What's his real name? He would know him by his real name.
Mead.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
thought
mean,
it was
I think I know Mead, but I've never, no, I
the
never
big
went to
guy
a
who
con-
loves to do coke.
He's got a
Tall
boat.
guy.
Yeah, he loves cocaine.
Loves it.
big, bald guy who loves to do cocaine.
No, he's
That's
not bald. He's not
He's
bald.
balding in the back. All right, here we go. We'll get the
Yeah,
boss back.
Stancil will tell you.
We'll get
Oh,
Stancil
look,
back.
Jim's back.
Stancil, does he know Julio?
What's the problem? Yeah, he knows Julio.
Jim, you back?
Fernando.
Fernando.
Does he know him?
Yes.
Okay.
Dave, you know Julio, a.k.a. Fernando.
Now,
Yes.
does he know Mead?
Yes.
Does he know Mead? Has he ever been at one of the secret shows?
No, Dave is post-Secret Show era.
That's the question I was asking.
Yes, post-Secret Show era, pre-Julio Meade era. Well, no, I guess.
Hey, so
Well,
I heard you talking about on the last show. You were talking about having Paulie Castro back on.
Yes, I sent him the link today. Is he's not here? Did
Paulie?
he message? Oh, no,
Still
Paulie
have the fucking
Castro.
mind?
No, Paulie C is a different animal. He's literally an animal, big fat. He watches the show.
I mean, you know he's an animal when you see the collage.
Well, that's Paulie Castro. There's Paulie C, who's big and fat and runs karaoke, and there's Paulie Castro, who's retarded and is in love with Karen Fian.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know there were so many Paulies.
Paulie want to crack it?
Hey, there's some super chats. I mean, this is a real show, folks. I mean, this is where we do our business here.
Let's start begging for super chat. You know what I was thinking, Ski? We could do maybe next week. Maybe next week or the week after.
Next week we'll be on the air. I'll be behind the microphone.
We can do, maybe we'll just cuck out and we'll prove that we can do a better gay show, and we'll just do clips, and we'll just fucking do topics, and we'll do news stories, and we'll just prove that if we wanted to, we could do a better show than all these freaks. But we just choose to do what we want to do. Just ask Timmy how many cocks he's sucked.
Yeah, Timmy, when's the last time?
Timmy, I have a feeling they're pretty brutal to you on this podcast here.
What?
No, it's just a one story where, like I was saying before, he ran out on MLC, or not MLC, Burning Bridges, where they started talking about cocks. So he kind of burned on him that every time he comes on, we have to talk about cock. And then when he went in that one day, it was like pussy gets the couch. That was fucked up. That E. Boulder put it on.
Dr. Chan wants us to get back on topic.
All right.
There's
let's get
a
back
lot to
to
talk about there.
Probably just drink some beers, but go ahead.
If you want to know
ask Dave
about corruption in this town, if you want to know about corruption in this town, you really got to look at land use.
Actually, pull up the comment that's loaded.
You have a lot of expired and vacant seats, and you have two people sitting that are rejected. One of those rejected seats became vice chair of the planning board. She said the worst part of being on the planning board was with public hearings, because she doesn't give a shit about the people here and what the residents of Stamford care about. There's no they just want to keep building.
Dave, no disrespect. Stamford, Connecticut is known for two things. Okay, it's the home of OxyContin, and number two, the Maury Povich show was filmed in Stamford.
Oh, and Jerry Springer, I'll have you know.
Jerry Springer.
Big mouth. Let me finish. All right, Maury Povich used to bring on 13-year-old girls and put fountains, parade them around the stage.
Yes.
My daughter's, hooked up with a drug dealer. Maury helped my daughter. Those were the shows.
You forgot about WWF.
I can't imagine how corrupt the government up there is.
But it's not just that. It's also a major hub in the state of Connecticut with the the rail line being Stanford is the hub. The next hub would be
There'll be a red line at Casey's tonight, boys. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, boys! Woo!
And
red line.
Hey, Stancil, can you bring up Julianne?
Pat Patterson, right? Right, Stancil? Pat Patterson?
Vince McMahon, he cuts me off all the time. Now he's shitting on girls' heads. I love it.
Ring boys 2 at a time, man. He was banging ring boys 2 at a time.
What about Joey Diaz, Tommy? Do the old Joey Diaz thing.
Let's go ahead. Let's hear about it. Julian here at the
piece of shit, right?
Joey Diaz is a bullshitter. Is he a bullshitter or no?
No, some of the stories he tells the truth, but now he's making shit up. Now he's making shit up.
Timmy, you know, Timmy, I smoke all the toys, sometimes you just smoke a lot of coke, Timmy. I smoke the coke all the time. Now we get it. Shut the fuck up, LA cock.
He's doing mushrooms. He's driving around.
Mushrooms, I'm gonna do more mushrooms. Like Joe, I gotta tell you what I owe a lot of money for heroin still. I'm never gonna pay it. They're not gonna do this. Shut the fuck up, you fucking Austin cuck, LA cuck. Fuck all of them. Right?
Yeah, he's a fat piece of shit, man.
Yes! Who's your favorite comic, Dave?
With Joey Diaz, so I don't.
Yeah, Dave, that's a great question. Who is your favorite comic?
What is it? My favorite comic?
Yeah.
Ray DeVito?
Imagine.
Imagine if he just said
no,
that.
you know, honestly, I don't watch a lot of comedy, but I like who's that guy who's got the puppets?
Oh, boy.
What?
Mr. Ham?
Rocco?
No,
Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham, I think, is that right?
Otto.
He's funny as hell. You know.
He's all right, I guess.
Listen, comedy's like music.
What do you like better,
taste.
comedy or gay porn, Dave?
What?
What do you like better, comedy or gay porn?
Comedy.
Oh, okay.
Good answer.
Me too.
I thought about
comedy
it.
better.
Me too.
Count me in, Dave. Count me in.
I gave it a second. I thought about it before I answered. You know.
Yeah, it's all good. We need some super chats there for it. There are like 8 minutes left. I made more super chats left.
I got miles long notes.
Go ahead.
Billions of things we're never gonna. I might do a show tomorrow, just because I have so much to cover I didn't get to. But I do have to say this. I single-handedly, Dave, I'm muting you for a second just because your mic is making noises. I single-handedly, unless it's just moving around, it could just be, it's okay. It doesn't matter. This show sucks. Nobody cares about the show anyway. They chose, you muted yourself. Whatever. I killed Louis J. Gomez. Louis J. Gomez is dead. Louis J. Gomez, it started with me putting him in the body bag when he was obsessed with going to the gym. I called him out correctly as I did. And now, I don't know if you saw this, Ski. Now he made a big thing, and he's talking. And let me preface with this: I saw
this morning. I saw it already.
I like Louis J. Gomez. I listened to Louis and Zach. I listened to Legion of Skanks. I listened to Story Wars even. So I am a fan of Louis J. Gomez, but as far as social media and his life goes, there's no denying he has jumped the shark. He has said he doesn't, I don't interact on social anymore. I only interact because it's all trolls. Okay, well, were you doing that before you were a successful comedian? Now that he's successful enough, just like most 95% of the other comics, now they don't go on social media because they think they're better than everybody that put them where they are. Now he does a gay newsletter by email. That's the only way to interact with Louis J. Gomez. And for him, it's one thing if you're Jim Gaffigan and you don't do social media. I mean, his whole thing is the fans and Skankfest, and he loves all the fans, and they have the best fans, and now he doesn't even interact. All of his fans are trolls, so you're not going to interact with your fans. I was right, and on top of that, he's on this sober thing about him. He doesn't smoke weed anymore. I mean, he might as well just move to Austin and get it over with, basically, because that's exactly who he's become. And it's just sad to see. Like I said, I still enjoy his humor. I still enjoy his podcast. But as a person, as a comic, jumped the shark, has joined the ranks of all the other people who have cucked out and joined the corporate ranks for the holy dollar sign. So rest in peace, Louis J. Gomez. You're all welcome. I'm the one who basically put the nail in his coffin by embarrassing him with my gym pics, showing him how normal it is to go to the gym when he would just post in gym because he gets obsessed with stuff. And he's going to be smoking weed again in 2 months, and it's all going to... You didn't realize this whole time smoking weed was bad? Are you retarded? Aren't you like 43 and you're doing dabs at 6 in the morning and going back to bed? What are you fucking... There's an in-between all of these comic homos. There's an in-between being totally sober and having a joint at the end of the night. It's called being an adult. That's why I'll always say, I respect the man who could do everything in mediocrity more than I will ever respect somebody who's totally sober. Because that means you can't control yourself. I have a joint at the end of the night. I'll go to KZ's tonight and drink, and then I won't drink again for 5 days or a week, okay? That's what it is being a fucking man and having gumption. Nobody is impressed that you're sober. That just means you can't handle yourself. Rock me, Stancil Stradamus. Unmute your mic, Dave. You can talk now.
Hey, Dave.
I mute your mic.
Are you familiar? Are you familiar with any Friends of Bill?
Bill,
I know what that is, but do I? I know friends of Bill.
Hey, Dave.
Okay.
I was sober for 30 years, Dave.
So
how many cocks did you suck?
Yeah. How many ball bags have you had to slap your chin?
You know what I said, Dave? 30 years sober.
I was just gonna say, no.
You guys should exchange numbers and get a room.
Yeah, you know what?
Get a stall at the Vince.
You know what? We take this back.
Hey, Dave, listen, man.
Did you get a side-by-side stalls at the Vince?
I'm getting confused here. But this asshole up in the right-hand corner, a couple of years ago, he was all over Twitter. He was fat. He was fat, right? And he was all over Twitter posting how gay it was for guys to take pictures at the gym when they're working out, right?
And
he also used to go to his job and film himself taking a shit.
Yes, I almost did it last night.
Now he's complaining about Louis J. Gomez taking pictures.
Yeah, I'm doing it in a satire, Timmy. Do you not get it either? I was only doing it to bury him, to normalize, to show him how gay it was.
2 years ago you started?
No, that's why I've been posting the gym pics, because it's gay and it pisses everyone off and it's fun. I'm not a pussy like Louis J. Gomez. I can take it. Bring all the heat. Bring all the smoke. I got the fire for your smoke, nigga. Let's fucking go, dude.
Can you take a shit? That's what I enjoyed.
I took a shit. Yeah, I bet you enjoy it. I'll shit right out of your fucking chest. I'll give you a Cleveland steamer, Timmy boy.
Yeah, speaking of Cleveland steamers, what's going on with Chad?
Cleveland steamers, what they call Ray and Chad. A couple of Cleveland steamers, piles of shit. No, come on.
That's what he used to do.
About that?
Yeah, all right, Jimmy. The next shit I take, I will post a picture on Twitter and tag you. Okay?
I'm not on Twitter.
Oh, you're on Twitter.
Yeah, no.
Then who the hell have I been tagging?
Like Rick Thorne tagging you and shit. I'm like, dude, he's not on.
Hey, Dave, did Stancil ever tell you when Vince McMahon tried to run him off the road?
Stancil, get us out of here. Let's just let him talk for a
minute. What did you say?
Did Stancil ever tell you when Vince McMahon tried to run him off the road?
No.
Yeah, he said he was driving. He said he was driving a Bentley, you know, and he cut him off right off of 95. But how do you know these guys? How do you know these guys?
I met Jim at Casey's. Friends of friends, and we.
Did you know right away that they were gay? Did you know right away they were gay?
Yeah, right away.
They really are, man. Did you ever hear the story? they took a shower. 3 of them took a shower together. It was Stancil, Mead, and another dude.
Juggy, it was Juggy.
Yeah, Juggy.
But that was
the
so we
soap on
could
a
get.
rope or,
That was because we could. Let me just say this, and I'll let you finish to me.
The story is bullshit. So
No, but the reason,
bullshit, so go ahead.
the reason was to get the showers done quicker so we can go out and meet girls.
Dave, does that make sense to you, Dave? You seem like it.
Sure,
You seem like
I hear all sorts of stories these days, so
I never heard stories like that when if I heard a story like that when I was a kid, I wouldn't talk to the guy anymore. That's it. I wouldn't be hanging out with him.
I honestly, I don't want to think of Jim that way.
You don't think of Jim that way? I do. That's what I
I could
Hey,
if
Dave,
I focus on it for too long,
And we were in Atlantic City, and there was some storms coming over, and I gave him a kiss, and he enjoyed it. Your thoughts?
That's true. We kissed on the beach.
There you go. What else do you need to hear, Dave? He's a guy and he's a guy, and they're kissing on the beach, man.
Since when are we on trial here? There's nothing wrong. The Romans used to, up until about 200 years ago, all men used to kiss on their mouth as greetings. That's a fact. All you fags are too scared to be called. Oh, I don't want anybody to think I'm gay. You're gay.
Okay.
Straight men, Dave. When I see you tonight, I'm gonna kiss you right in your fucking mouth. That's how straight I am.
Did I say it was coming tonight? I don't.
Plans change. He's going to Fiddler's. Diddler's Green. That's where Sandusky went.
Oh man.
Anywho.
So, what if I told you that I was going to have a podcast soon?
I would say
Good
good
luck.
job.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Thanks.
good job, bro.
Everybody.
Well,
that's the whole thing. That's what they were talking about earlier. The reason why it's all bad is because everybody does it, and it's broken up into like little sections of the internet. So there's like music.
This is actually true.
There's comedy podcasts, whatever the fuck we're involved in here. It's just total nonsense, man. People,
But there's
about
nothing.
There's a guy out. Hey, Dave. There's a guy out in Minnesota. He cucked his wife.
Pull us up.
He what?
He cucked his wife out for coke, and now he lost his wife. And he talks about it every day on his podcast, and he's proud of it.
Dr. Chow, Dave, Dr. Chow said he would listen.
All right, cool.
That next comment's
because
bullshit.
there's no real podcast that covers the topics that I'm going to cover, and I
Okay.
think
What are you
that
gonna cover?
residents
Residents
of Stanford that actually want to learn about what's going on in town.
Are you going to cover Stuttering John?
I said
Yeah,
get to the
I'm
bottom.
gonna have- I'm
If
gonna
I
have
was
some-
you, I'd try to get to the bottom of the Maury Povich thing. You know what I mean?
No, fuck that. I'm not interested.
Yeah. No, fuck the kids, right? Yeah, don't worry about
No,
the kids.
I'm not interested.
Yeah. Oh, Timmy, come on. Don't talk like that here. We don't do that. Save that for yourself.
I'm just not interested in the entertainment value. I'm not doing the podcast for entertainment value.
So you're going to talk about cock.
Neither are these guys. These guys ain't entertaining. None of us are.
No, I'm gonna hopefully talk about city business and get interviews from people that are.
Who do you expect to be listening? No one's listening to that. You got to talk about cock.
You got to talk about cock, balls.
Well, maybe, but maybe we'll just have to splice a little of it in. I don't know. I'll talk to my producer.
How big is the
I'll
Megas
definitely-
cock?
Yeah. How big is the? How large is the poo?
Is it a woman or a man?
Is this the
I
worst?
think- I just don't know if that's going to necessarily come up on my podcast, but
They're saying you're the next Julian Assange.
Yeah.
there you go. It's I don't know about that, but maybe, possibly.
You're not serious. You're not serious, are you, Dave?
No, I'm serious about my podcast for sure, but
Oh.
I'm not serious about being anything like Julian Assange.
Now, do you want to be anything like me, the best podcaster in the world?
I might look into a ski mask like that.
No, you should not.
Froggy the Egg wants to learn more about the local issues of Stanford CT.
There you go. So hopefully, hopefully it'll get some.
We got lots of fans,
and,
lots of fans.
Join the Skimask Media Network. You could do your show right here. Don't have to get followers. Talk business. I'll talk business with you off air because Skimask you don't want to talk business with because then he steals all the money even though you do all the work.
That's bullshit, Stancil. Right. You get more money than I do. Fuck off.
Well, I'm hopefully gonna have other people taking care of that. So.
Who?
Wow.
The guy, Meg Laurie, whatever the fuck his name is?
Sam Magliari.
No. Damn, no.
Sam Magliari, producer.
He would not be within 6,000 feet of my podcast. But
speaking
I don't
of
think I would actually
what do you do with those dead kids, buddy? Now, listen, you look like a pedophile. Do you plan on cutting the hair?
Jeez.
Thank you.
Do you plan on cutting the hair or not?
It must be that, that.
Talking to me or Timmy or Dave?
Dave.
We all look like.
We're all, yeah.
Cocks and balls.
You wonder sometimes,
Dave,
if that's a problem here.
What do you plan on doing? You just plan on covering like the Stanford area?
Stanford specifically.
Right. So you plan
a lot of shit that goes.
You plan on success?
I'm planning on what?
Is what he said.
You plan on it being successful?
Oh well, I think that I could probably get a lot of the political body to watch it. What success would be for me is that I get a lot of the residents to watch it.
So what about your first guest, Ray DeVito?
My first guest?
Yeah.
I haven't decided who the first guest would be.
Do you know who Ray DeVito? Do you know who Ray DeVito? Have you ever heard of Ray DeVito, the comedian?
It sounds familiar, but I can't. Not off the top of my head. No.
No. The answer is no.
DeVito, not Ray DeVito.
The answer is no.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm just too serious of a dude.
No, you're perfect for this. That's why you're perfect. Because
we
don't take anything seriously here. So that's why it's a good.
Now,
unbelievable.
For work, he could be.
I'm stunned that
what's that?
About doing a podcast about the the workings of the government of Stamford, Connecticut. Man, the place is a shithole.
City that works.
I've been following this for 8 years.
Now there's this guy. His name is. You might be able to find him on Twitter or somewhere else, but his name is E-Rock, and he's looking for work. If he wants to produce your show.
You better have a lot in your lunch budget.
No, I mean my podcast is not really. I'm not doing it for generating money or
doing it for talk.
Going to keep it small, right? Just local.
Just local.
I mean, listen, dude.
We might talk about how like 5G.
We
might talk about how like 5G affects the town, or we might talk about other things like that. We might talk about the geoengineering that we all see.
You gonna have any merch?
What I mean, can't they start geoengineering cock?
It's more important to have merch than to do a show, I find.
Yes.
Yeah, well, merch is great if you're looking for money.
Coming out next week.
But merch also is a great marketing strategy. So it's
Now, what about like a manhood? You ever won a manhood?
Oh yeah.
You're giving away a manhood? Like, what do you just say? You're hey, call in, pay this money, and some lucky winner will get my manhood. Yeah, that's gonna work out.
Sponsored today by manhoodcanada.com. Grow your penis and get more sensitive, folks. Manhoodcanada.com is coming through. Thank you.
Well, maybe if you learn more about your town, your manhood will grow.
Yeah. What's going on in Galveston? Is there any hot political debates down there?
There is actually.
Galveston? Yeah, there's definitely hot shit going on
Yeah,
down
it's
there.
dirty down here. They just they literally threw the sheriff out and had to replace him with somebody. They didn't know who to replace him with, which was hilarious.
5 trees shooting ball bags.
Hey, Dave, you want to hear a good story, Dave?
What's that?
Dave,
Here
you
we
want to
go.
hear a good story?
Tell them a tale. We'll get out of the way.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tall tale.
yeah, we got it right.
You see the clown on the bottom there? The guy with the Skimask on? Okay.
Yep.
He did so much drinking and so much drugs in the last like 4 years. When he flew back to Texas, right?
Yeah.
He got off the plane and he couldn't drink on the plane. He got off the plane and he was on the escalator and he collapsed. He had a seizure, right? He had a seizure from not drinking. Okay.
From not drinking.
He couldn't drink on the plane. So 5 hours without alcohol and he was in a seizure. All right. The guy right there on the bottom. The guy
I see him.
Right. But that's not the best part of the story, Dave. The best part of the story is that when they got him into the ambulance, he had a shirt covered in cocks. A shirt. And the EMS guy had to cut the shirt off. You know? And
this is all true, but
with Dave. This is
Did the EMS, did they start to grow concerned that they were starting to feel like Lorena?
Yeah.
What?
No. What he did was he doubled down.
Yeah.
He put out flip-flops, flip-flops that, gay guys wear with cocks on them. And he sells them on the internet, Dave.
Yeah, this is the perfect place to plug.
Hold on, Dave. I got the shirt. I might even have the flip flops. I got the shirt. This is the shirt. This is the actual. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my God!
Hey Dave, you gotta wait till he gets paid before you can order his shirt. That's how big.
Hey Timmy, look at this.
Who doesn't?
That is a fucking great. Is that really Chad's body there?
Yeah.
He got it together too, though, man. You got to give him that. Oh man.
What if it's a bag with cocks on it?
The flop should be on there somewhere. The flop should be on there.
I don't see the flops. Let me see. What is this?
They should be in there
this
somewhere.
is Chuck's chair.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that shit.
What's this?
Who's up?
Text with Kevin, maybe?
Oh yeah,
You'll
KB.
never be on my show again. You're an alcoholic. Even puppets mock you. Be sure to screenshot this and put it on Twitter. It's already on a t-shirt.
Fuck putting it on Twitter. I'm gonna put it on a t-shirt.
All right, we did it.
Twitter.
We did it, folks. Dave, thank you.
Hey,
TJ,
Dave.
always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Dave, I wish you the best of luck. I really do. Good luck, man.
Thank you, Tim. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Really nice to meet you.
Why don't you guys get a fucking room, you fucking homo?
Homosexuals.
Dave, do you want to plug anything? Anywhere? Do you want people to follow you on any social or anything?
Yeah, you get your podcast.
I mean, as of right now, I don't have anything up, but when I get those things, I'll definitely come back to you. But if anybody is, interested in more information about it, I could give you my email address and you send me an email, and I'll.
Dave, I doubt it.
If anyone wants more info, Dr. Chow, let me know and I'll get Dave's info. Dave, thank you for putting up with total. I told you the show is nonsense. I don't know if you believe me.
You know what?
I will see you. I'll see you tonight.
All right, sounds like a plan.
There he goes, folks. Dave from Casey's. What do you think about that, Timmy?
Dave from Casey's, as long as Teach the Tim's concerned.
What do you think about that guest?
I can't
fun, dude. I love having the fun people on, man. It's great.
Unbelievable.
Timmy, what are
Teamster
you
your
plugging?
thoughts.
You want to plug more Dabbleverse faggot shows that you go on?
Shit.
Yeah,
Wanna-
he's got a whole list.
Yeah.
Hold
Plug
on.
some vegetables, plug raised dates. What else? Oh, Rickosaurus is on my shit list, by the way.
Wow, I thought he was going to be on the show today.
Yep. No, he's on the shit list. He keeps supporting slop like Timmy does.
Yep, he's on my shit list too. Actually, for he said that he will no longer listen to any podcast other than MLC. So
Silkley, I get this, by the way. No, but that's a real nice ski mask. It's from Dumb and Dumber.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't get that one.
All right. Can I do my?
Yeah, oh yeah, do your fucking plugs.
do
You're
your
all
plugs,
Mr.
sorry,
Showtime now.
sorry.
Mr. Showtime's here. Mr. Showtime wants to do his plugs. Go ahead.
Hey, Ski, are you in the market for another hot sauce?
Maybe I was thinking about texting Jeff Levine.
No, Jeff is out.
Oh,
Didn't you
wait,
not
wait.
watch? I did an actual live
Jeff
show with him.
Levine's
He's out of.
Jeff
He's
Levine is out.
yeah. He's
Don't
done
let
doing
Jeff
comedy
Levine out.
podcast silk sauces. He's doing real shit now.
Okay.
Hey, don't even mention the name anymore. Don't even mention his name anymore.
Sorry,
He's too good
man.
for this
My bad.
bullshit.
You want me to go
Chad
on
ruined
this?
it for everyone.
I-
Watch episode whatever it was when I was in Vermont with him in person, and like all these other
I've been
freaks.
moving.
He laid out how Chad ruined it for everyone else. Anyway, go ahead.
What'd you think when you met him? Did you get any kind of a vibe? Like any?
I met him. I've seen him for the last 5 years. Every time I go to Vermont, he's a good egg.
He was telling me about he was up in the Catskills tripping. I think with a bunch like a Boy Scouts. I'm not sure, but it was some kind of fucking
You talking about
you know,
Levine?
bunch of guys that were all fucked up on mushrooms and shit. You know, I could tell where the story was
The story's
going.
bullshit already.
You talking about
You know,
Jeff Levine?
You gotta cut ties. So listen.
Jeff Levine's got a nice house. He's got a wife. He's got a daughter.
What about the peace? I mean, that's what matters. Nice peace.
I haven't seen.
What the fuck is this? Hot sauce Willie?
Hot Sauce Willie. It's coming soon. Look out.
I got a Willie that's hot, but it's not hot sauce.
What are you plugging? You're plugging Hot Sauce Willie? That's it?
Yes, that's the new hot sauce. You know, that's going to be sold.
Why are you
If
plugging
want
that?
a hot sauce, that's
Who
Yeah, why
makes
you
that?
plugging
I
it?
want to know who makes it before I
Yeah,
support
we're
it.
mad at you now. What's going on?
Who makes it? Whose
Who
company
makes
is it? Why are you plugging it?
Gladwell Ape. I'm sorry.
Who are you? Whose is it?
Gladwell Ape.
Ah, well, hey.
Oh, hey, okay.
What's he up to?
Yeah, what's he up
Making
to?
hot sauce. I just showed you what he's up to.
Is he good?
Yeah, it's fucking wild, man.
Yeah, so what's going on with Chad? Does Chad pay the rent on time?
Yeah, well, listen, dude. Both you guys know Chad's funny, man. Chad's funny, man.
When?
Dude, I'll always give Chad the benefit of the doubt. He makes me laugh when I hear him on shit.
Then
Vinny
you hung
Cash-
out with. When you hung out
Vinny
with.
Cash ordered
Like-
Chad the same microphone that Stancil's wearing right now. So
Stancil, when you hung out with him at the stand, did you like him?
Yeah, I've always said I have no real problem with
Yeah,
Chad other
no,
than he
yeah.
freaks out for no reason, and he did. He had to go home, and me and Kate Meany kept hanging out, and that was it.
I mean, he doesn't. Like,
I mean, I'm funnier in person for sure.
being
but-
honest, he doesn't like ski because of what he did, in the Bahamas, and you can't blame the guy. That was
You would agree, Timmy. You would agree I'm funnier in real life in person than Chad, though.
What?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, I'm actually more funny in real life,
yeah.
day to day.
Yeah, you
That's
do
not a
work-
knock. That's not a knock.
I've
There's not
never
many
met
people on the
Chad,
planet
but
funnier than me in
the
real
reason I
life.
called the Bahamas. Is
That's not a
whenever-
knock.
You know what?
Dude,
You know what, Stancil? You are funny, man. There were times we did hang out. You are funny. A lot of times you were quiet, though. But that's
Yeah,
when
that's
you
the real Jim Stancil.
Remember that period
That's the other person.
Yeah.
when you got fat.
Yes, I'm gonna get fat again. You know what? I might just get fat again in 2025.
I'm thinking that's literally my my goal.
One more fat before I turn 40.
I called the Bahamas because what he did to Miss Nanjon. So I
Come on,
didn't have
man.
a choice.
That was it. Whatever.
I mean, I had every right to call the Bahamas after what he did. So I wasn't going to let anybody disrespect my girlfriend. I mean, what if he did that to your wife? What would you do?
I don't know.
Exactly. I didn't know what to do, so I called the bomb.
There's a big leap between wife and girlfriend after you had like 50
I
girlfriends.
was living there.
I had one wife, Steve. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
it's
I wish
a little bit different story. That is a funny picture, man.
It's when he jumped in the pool for $1,000.
It looks like that picture of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
That classic picture of Bigfoot, right?
It looks like my mom's aunt.
So dumb.
Hey, where's the one of Gino? The Saturday Night Gino.
Oh, I don't have that here.
That's a classic too, man.
That was the night.
What was this?
I invited him over for some shots, and I said, have a couple shots of the 100 proof. Chuck shit.
Chuck made his own gaming chair for his driving video game with plywood out of an old computer chair.
Exactly what a fucking Italian would do. You know?
This is what it used to look like, and then he turned it. And then he turned it into a fucking. Almost 300 episodes.
Hey,
All right, I gotta go. Make Daddy money. Daddy's gotta go.
I'll hang up.
You guys can keep going.
Yeah, we'll go for a little bit longer.
All right, maybe I'll jump back on. Let me do a few things. All right.
All right, I love you, pal. What's up?
Remember we went to that bar in Portchester?
When Bobby was playing.
No, it was me, you, and Chuck.
Chucky, and
he designed that. He designed the bar. Remember?
Yeah.
And we got thrown out, and he was screaming.
He made a big scene about it. Yeah. He's like, motherfuckers, I designed this shit. Dude, let's just get out of here. They don't understand. And it just makes sense, how stupid bar staff are, you know?
Yeah, he's a smart, he's a smart dude, man.
Dude, I never knew he was when I first met him, I'm like, this dude's an idiot just like me, blah, blah, blah. And then when I went to his office when I was living with him, I saw his drawings and shit. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, this motherfucker is an architect.
He can do a lot of shit. He can blow stuff up. He can work on cars, computers, architecture. He's a brilliant guy, man. I love Chuck. I'm happy for him. Dude, I love you too, Ski. I'll talk to you soon, right?
All right, we're getting off?
Yeah, let's do it. Later.
All right. Later, guys. Always subscribe. You know what to do. Bye.